Why is the Final Fantasy community talked about as one of the best video game communities out there? What makes them so different from other games? Hi guys, my name is Nesi, and today I'm going to take you through my thoughts and opinions on why I believe this game community is receiving so much attention. We hear it all the time. Final Fantasy XIV has such a great community. Everyone is so nice and welcoming. The game won the Best Game Community Award at the Golden Joystick Awards in 2021. Multiple big-name streamers from other games have been overwhelmingly impressed by the way the community received them after trying out 14. Why? I have a theory. To understand my theory, we must look inside the story of Final Fantasy XIV. Multiple times in the story, the player is presented with situations that at first glance make a character appear downright evil. This is normal in most story-driven games. Having a big bad is what drives the story further. It makes you, as the player, want to push forward and stop the evil plan from being successful. This is standard story writing. Square Enix has taken this a step further. They develop the big bad. They tell the story in such a way that the antagonist is relatable. They develop the circumstances that brought the baddie to where they are now, giving the player a full understanding of the why behind the evil plan. Often, the circumstances are understandable, and the antagonist was just one good friend saying knock it off from not being a bad guy. Or they're possessed. Or they were raised in a crap environment and felt it was the only way to survive. Or they're resolved to do anything possible to take back their homeland. There are multiple other examples. And this is where the change occurs, when you're constantly forced to look inward through the various situations in the story and can relate to the characters. Final Fantasy XIV is robust with emotional situations, stirring up feelings you may not have even realized you had. For a video game, Final Fantasy XIV's story brings out the best in people. I've watched multiple big-name World of Warcraft streamers migrate to Final Fantasy over the last few months, namely Asmongold and Preach. As well streamers, I really did not enjoy their content. I felt they were brash, elitist, and at points could treat some of their viewers poorly. Since their migration to Final Fantasy XIV, I have seen a noticeable change in both streamers. I'm sure some of it has to do with not having to produce content for a game they want to love but can't anymore. Both have a deep-rooted love for World of Warcraft, and with the current state of the game and Activision Blizzard, feel somewhat betrayed. But I can honestly tell you, since they started producing Final Fantasy XIV content, both streamers just look happy. You can see the excitement and wonderment in their eyes. And as someone who avoided their content while playing WoW, watching them progress through Final Fantasy XIV has been an absolute joy, and I probably have spent over 100 hours watching each progress through the story and fall in love with the game. To answer the question, why is the Final Fantasy XIV community so good? Why is it award-winning? What is different? The difference is the perspective the players have, the constant emphasis on redemption, the desire for others to love the game as much as they do, the exceptional story writing. You can feel the love the devs have for this game, and the players receive that and pass it along. The developers have a true passion for this game, and when you see the result of true passion, that passion is contagious. And that is why the community is award-winning. Passionate people making a game worth being passionate about. Passion that is passed on from the devs to the community. Passion that the community passes on to each and every new person that subscribes to the game. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you didn't like the video, leave me a message in the comments to let me know what I can do better. The comments help me figure out what kind of content you guys want to see. This is Nesi, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care of yourself.